At this point comes what the scholars mentioned regarding that categorization of things in our life. We have a class here, which is class of maqasid, and we discussed about this issue before, which is maqasid al-sharia. And we said that we have 3 different levels of things in our life. The first one is al-daruriyat, which is necessities. The second level is al-hajiyat, which is needs. And the third one is luxuries. Things, we call it kamaliyat or tahsiniyat. Means that things that is you really do not want to have it, but you are going to have it because most of the people, they are having it. Let me give an example so that it will draw this easier and draw it closer to you. One commodity, like for example, a car. If a person is staying in a village, for example, and he wants to, or his workplace in a city, that in a remote area, for example, or it's, for example, 50 or 60 kilometers away, it's impossible for him to reach his workplace without a car. This car for him, it is min ad-daruriyat, it is from the necessities. But this man, if he lives in the city and he can reach his workplace easily by public transportation, for example, but he needs car because it's very crowded and so on. This is for him from al-hajiyat. It's a need for him. But if he does have the car, and because his neighbor, he has a nicer car, he wants to buy another car from this brand, this is kamaliyat for him. Do you understand the point? So from this point of view, you have to categorize the things that you've got in this dunya. Okay? The problem that most of us are falling into the level between the luxuries and the needs. Al-kamaliyat or hajiyat. We do not differentiate too much. But the point that we do not think about it too much. That's the point. Okay? So how we should overcome this point? We can overcome it by, first of all, understanding, as I said, regarding the categorization of necessity, needs, and luxuries. And the second one is practical one, which is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned before, وَكُلُوا وَاشْرَبُوا وَلَا تُسْرِفُوا. Eat and drink and do not be excessive. And in another ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَا تُبَذِّرْ تَبْذِيرًا. Do not spend too much in vain, okay? Wasteful. And there is, by the way, there is a difference between al-israf and tabdhir. There is a difference between al-israf and tabdhir. Israf means that according to al-Manawi fi Farid al-Qadir, he said that صرف الشيء في ما ينبغي زائدا عما ينبغي. That to spend in something too much. For example, you want clothes to cover your body. That's okay. You can, for example, buy a garment by $100 and you can buy it by $1,000, right? So this is, we call it israf. No need for this. Tabdhir is wasteful. That you are doing and putting money in something that is not right and something that is not relevant to what really you need. This is what we call it tabdhir. And the point regarding this issue that we should take care of to build our spiritual wall is always give to the others. The sense of giving charity to the people, really, it will help you to come out from this disease. The point that the people who have a lot of money always look into themselves and they are neglecting, to some extent, not all of them, of course, neglecting the feeling of others. If you are trying to, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in Surah Al-Isra, وَآتِ ذَا الْقُرْبَ حَقَّهُ وَالْمِسْكِينَ وَابْنِ السَّبِيلِ, that give the right. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described it as the right. It's not a charity. Actually, you should think about it from this way. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for example, if we have Ahmed and Ali, for example, and Ahmed is a poor person and Ali is a rich man, for example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given Ahmed, for example, $100, but instead of giving to him directly, he has saved it in the deposit of Ali. He's a rich person, because he should give it as a zakat for Ahmed, for example. So this is a right or not? This is a right. It's a right of Ahmed. It's not a charity. It's not that you're a rich person and you're looking to the others as really you're helping and supporting. No, it's the right of the person on you as a Muslim. Another point which is related to the other pattern, which is living. I talked about the living consumption and then the living style pattern. Nowadays we have very spread around lifestyle pattern, which is, I call it الغنى التنافسي أو غنى التفاخر. The being rich as a competition. You want to be richer than. So that's the point that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has addressed before in a hadith that is on Amr ibn Auf. He was with the Sahaba, and an incident that happened that the booty of some, or al-khiraj, or some charity coming from Bahrain, or some place of the Islamic state at this time, then the people were so, or the companion were so happy about it. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave to them this quote, this hadith: "Wallahi mal faqra akhsha alaykum." That indeed, verily, I do not fear poverty on you. I do not fear poverty on you. Look to this. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is giving to us here another paradigm shift, totally changing your mind regarding this. Wallahi mal faqra akhsha alaykum. I do not fear poverty on you. ولكن أخشى أن تبسط عليكم الدنيا كما بسطت على الذين من قبلكم. But I fear that dunya will be extended in front of you as it has been extended on the people before you. فَتَنَافَسُوهَا كَمَا تَنَافَسُوهَا. You are going to compete in it as they have competed in it. فَتُهْلِكَكُمْ كَمَا أَهْلَكَتْهُمْ. And it's going to destroy you as it has destroyed the people before you. And another narration, فَتُلْهِيَكُمْ كَمَا أَلْهَتْهُمْ. And it's going to distract you as it has distracted the people before you. Okay. So that's what we have in our living. This is the disease, as I said. How we can overcome it, how to build a spiritual wall against it. Another hadith for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and a very powerful hadith. He said, this is in hadith رواه أبو هريرة, رواه مسلم, in hadith Abu Hurairah, انظروا إلى من أسفل منكم ولا تنظروا إلى من فوقكم فهو أجدر ألا تزدروا نعمة الله عليكم. Look to the people that is in the down level, or at least they are in having a lower level than you, and do not look to the people that having higher level than you. I mean in terms of living standard. فهو أجدر ألا تزدروا نعمة الله عليكم. That will, in this case, it will bring you to this, that you are going not to despise the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on you. Okay? So this is the cure for this point. Do you have any questions, any comments? People are silent. Don't worry about this. You understand?
Just a point.
Yes.
إسراف and تبذير. I think the same money, this cola and this beer,
yes.
the same money, but this halal and this
is
haram. Yeah. The same money and this the money pay in cola is halal.
Yes,
this but maybe I don't want that. This maybe israf. I have here.
Yeah.
And the beer is tabzir, and the same money.
Yes, that's right. I agree with this. So that's right. And this is what we have mentioned regarding the israf and tabzir and the difference between. Okay, let's go to the next something. I think it's better to. What do you think?
I think it's better to ask now according to the slides.
Okay. So if you have a question about the first part, because I'm going to go to the intellectual desire, and I think it will be very, 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 what I can say, attractive for you. You will have a lot of questions regarding it. Any questions? Any further questions? Okay. Who? You? Okay.
The consumption, one slide before,
Yes.
we talked about style patterns.
Yes.
Style patterns. Like there is a difference between extravagance and necessity, right?
Yes.
But